Evacuation flights from Kabul's airport restarted on Tuesday after chaos the previous day, in which huge crowds mobbed the tarmac, with some people so desperate they clung to the outside of a U.S. military plane as it prepared to take off. The Taliban led a pariah regime from 1996 to 2001, infamous for a brutal rule in which girls could not go to school, women were barred from working in jobs that would put them in contact with men, and people were stoned to death. The US-led forces invaded following the September 11 attacks in response to the Taliban giving sanctuary to Al-Qaeda and toppled them. Now the Taliban are back in power. They have sought to project an air of restraint and moderation, including announcing a general amnesty for government workers. Some shops also reopened as traffic police were back on the streets, while Taliban officials planned a first diplomatic meeting with the Russian ambassador. However, schools and universities remain closed. Few women openly took to the streets, and men have shed their Western clothes for traditional garb. Yesterday, the UN Security Council said the international community must ensure Afghanistan does not become a breeding ground for terrorism. The Taliban took effective control of the country on Sunday when President Ashraf Ghani fled and the insurgents walked into Kabul with no opposition. It capped a staggering first rout of all cities in just 10 days, achieved with relatively little bloodshed following 2 decades of war that claimed hundreds of thousands of lives. The collapse came after President Joe Biden withdrew U.S. troops under the false belief that the Afghan army, with billions of dollars in American funding and training, was strong enough to withstand the Taliban.